in flight. We'll get started here in about 13 minutes. So if it's okay with you, thought I'd hang out a little bit. Sound good? Yeah? Okay, cool. So has anybody seen the show before? Raise your hands, this particular version especially. I believe you guys have. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming back. We appreciate that. For those of you who might not have seen this show, this is a free flighted bird show, which means the birds are going to be flying all over the place, hopefully giving you some really awesome views, but also awesome pictures and videos. So make sure your cameras are out and ready to go, because by the time you dig around in your pocket or your bag and pull a camera out, the moment probably has passed, and these birds are really fast. So I want to make sure you guys get those pictures. But if you have any questions about Tuesday here, the show, Disney, just about anything, I'll do my best to answer it for you. All I ask is just give my attention however you want, raise your hand, shout it out, but just shout really loud or talk really loud when you ask the question. My hearing is not as great as it used to be after working with birds as long as I have, and I no longer can read your lips because we all wear masks these days. So I appreciate your help in that case. So does anybody have any questions at all? This is Ari, by the way. She's another trainer here at the show. But does anybody have any questions? I would love to answer anything you might have. Yeah. What kind of owl is she? Does anybody know?
Great horned owl.
Great horned owl, yeah, exactly. So she is a great horned owl. A lot of times you can tell based off of these feather tufts on the top of her head. Somebody thought they looked like a horn apparently at some point. But they are just called plumicorns, which is kind of a fun word. Anything that you see on the birds from what might look like eyelashes to crazy cool feathers on their head that might stand up straight all the time, those are all just different modified feathers, which I think is really amazing. They all serve different purposes too, which is cool. Anybody else have any questions at all? Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Based off of raising your hand, I want to see how much you think Tuesday weighs. So if you think she's about 5 pounds, raise your hand. If you think she's about 10 pounds, raise your hand. What about 15? 20 pounds or more? Okay, so on average, Tuesday weighs anywhere from 2.5 to 3 pounds. That's it, yeah, isn't that kind of cool? So a mammal her size probably would be upwards of 15 to 20 pounds. But birds are a lot of fluff, a lot of feathers. If she were to get caught in a rainstorm, she'd probably shrink to half her size. The other big aspect of why flighted birds especially are not nearly as heavy as you would think is their bones are not heavy and dense the way ours are. If you were to take a cross-section of them, they're very honeycomb looking, porous, they're not heavy. Think about if you are going to fly, the lighter you are, the easier it is to get from point A to point B. To give you another aspect to think about, most bald eagles average 8 pounds. That's it. So certainly those of us who work them, we have to build up our arm strength. It gets heavy pretty quickly when all their weight is on your hand and your wrist. But it's kind of amazing. They're not nearly as heavy as you would guess. So, but looking at the time, it is already, unfortunately, ready for me to head on back and continue getting ready for show. But you guys are going to see next somebody come out with a really long bamboo stick and have some treats, probably grapes, that they're going to put up on those posts. In most cases, we can hand the bird food to say thank you for whatever behavior we're asking of them. However, a toucan should be coming out at the end of the show and coming up to those posts. Since we can't reach them, we have them pre-baited, ready to go, so they get those yummy good treats to say thank you for that. The reason I tell you is keep your eyes open for both wild birds, cardinals and grackles especially, even the winged encounter macaws that you might have been seeing flying through the park today so far. They have all started to learn that yummy treats appear 5 times a day on those posts. We often have to put extra treats up there to try to make sure our toucans do in fact still get the food that they're supposed to be getting. So just keep your eyes open for that, but I hope you enjoy Feathered Friends in Flight and hope you have a great day here at Disney. Bye guys!
Welcome to our theater. For the health and safety of everyone, please maintain physical distancing by sitting in every other row and allow at least 6 feet of space between parties seated in the same row. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation. Please enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Caravan Stage. My name's Scott.
My name is Adam.
And that was Dixon. And Dixon's a collared raven, and just like all the birds you saw kind of running around on the stage, they've been the inspiration for shows in this theater pretty much every single day since Disney's Animal Kingdom has been open.
Right, yeah. Every single day up until 2020 happened. It's been bizarre, but we're glad that you guys are here because this is our favorite part of every day, right? I mean, we get to share beautiful birds with all of you guys. That includes things like spoonbills. Like these two right here, 2 different types of spoonbills named Troy and Ahmed.
Yeah, these guys are great. This is a roseate spoonbill and an African spoonbill, and they get their name because of the way that beak is shaped. So what they use it for is they dig into the waterways, sift around through mud, and find things like crustaceans to eat. Now, those same crustaceans help to give the pink ones their coloration, so in a way, they're kind of like flamingos.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but that's a pink bird with a spoon on its face. Nature is cool. But it just goes to show many animals have all sorts of awesome, crazy adaptations that help them to survive, and we get to talk about that every day with all of you guys, and we love it.
Yeah, it is a blast. And you know, these different birds might have different adaptations to help them thrive, like Adam said. So this next guy is actually a really good example. His name's Miles. He's a trumpeter hornbill. So these birds are found in the forests of Africa. And that entire body shape and that long tail are going to help him to weave in and around the trees of the forest where he's found.
Right, yeah. But I think they want to see that, right? Right, you guys want to see that, right?
But
yeah.
With what trees?
We don't need any trees.
Okay.
We can do the hoop thing.
Oh, like we did back there with them?
Yeah, could we?
Yeah. You want to set it up?
Okay, yeah, 2 people from the same party who might want to make a hoop with their arms to see if Miles will fly through. Who wants to give that a try, right? Kind of cool. Okay, how about all the way in the back in the red and yellow beanie and the green jacket? Stand up, make a hoop with your arms, and then we're gonna work together just like this. And then Lisa, do you have trees? Yeah, so maybe you could help us out in the back there. Scott, do you think it'll work?
Yeah, sure. I think this looks great. Okay, Miles, what do you say? Yeah, if you want to go down to Lisa there, that's perfectly fine. We'll see if you want to fly from the back straight through up to the front. All right, you guys are the trees of Africa. Let's see if Miles can go right on through. What do you say? Look at that!
All right, that was awesome.
Good job, guys.
Hey, can we do it again?
Yeah, okay, we're looking for more trees. 2 more trees.
Hey, Scotty, why don't you pick?
Okay, let's go over here this time. How about, you little guys right there with is that a birthday hat? That's a pretty cool hat. You guys go ahead and stand up. How about a round of applause for the birthday kid?
Yeah, all right.
All right, make that move towards each other. You have to leave enough space for Miles to fly through. So you don't have to hold hands if you don't want to. Take a half step back.
And the great thing about this is that you guys are kind of like the trees in the forest of Africa. This would be exactly what Miles would do, just like that. We even had a second hoop. All right,
applause for all our trees. That's cool.
However, it is cool. We didn't talk at all about why that's important.
That's also true. Okay, so these guys do need to fly to catch their food, and that includes all types of things, some bizarre, like flying insects.
Right, and you guys want to see what that looks like, right? Yeah.
How are we going to show them that?
What do you mean?
I definitely don't have that planned.
Well, it's fine. I made an invention, Scott.
You made it?
Yeah, can we do it?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Because I was going to do it anyways. Okay, I'm going to put this mask on because I'm coming down with you guys and I got to be a responsible human being because Scott and I can socially distance, but not down here. So, I made something really cool for all of you guys last night. I stayed up probably a little too late and I came up with this. Anybody know what it is? It is a stomp rocket, but this one is special, okay? It's a grape launcher, and I need somebody who wants to help test it out. Anybody want to give it a try? Anyone experienced with a grape launcher or a stomp rocket before? How about right here in the black jacket? Come on down. How about a round of applause for our volunteer? Okay, Scotty, hear me out. Trumpeter hornbills, they don't eat just flying insects.
Yeah.
They like to eat fruit too.
That's true.
They are frugivorous. So I've got this grape here for our launcher. Now, what we're gonna do is Scott and I will count down from 3. Got it?
Got it. 3.
Okay, when we get to 1, there's an X on our launcher right there. You're gonna stomp on it as hard as you can, and we're gonna launch this grape into outer space, and I'm 65% sure it'll work. You ready?
Let's try it.
Are you ready? Sure, I love your enthusiasm.
Sure.
Countdown for liftoff in
3, 2, 1. Whoa! A 2 for 1.
He got them all! How about a round of applause for our Rocketeer? She nailed it. Take it out. Yes. And Scotty?
That actually works.
Surprisingly, yes. I didn't test it. I really should have.
Probably better in the future. But you know, that was pretty awesome, Adam. Miles, that was pretty awesome too, buddy. We'll see you later. More treats in the back. Miles, our trumpeter hornbill.
All right. What's next?
Another hornbill.
Great, great. Okay, another hornbill, another hoop. You ready?
That's not quite.
You guys want to see another hornbill flying through a hoop?
Well, no. You guys did a great job with those.
Yeah, they
hoops.
did.
It's
So
pretty
we should do
impressive.
it again.
Well, no. See, there's different types of hornbills.
And
in
there
the
are
world.
different types of hoops, Scott.
No, Adam, it is Yoshi.
It's fine.
Right there.
It's just we're gonna need a bigger hoop.
Yeah.
We're gonna need 0 hoops.
0 hoops, yeah. So Yoshi over here is pretty impressive, and he is an Abyssinian ground hornbill. So these birds spend a lot of time on the ground, as you can imagine, and their beaks are pretty cool too, right? See how gently you can grab onto stuff? But there is something else really cool about these birds. They can do that. They can fly really well. So even though they are ground hornbills, they typically fly to go to roost in trees at night. Now, the beak, going back to that though, it's actually a pretty special thing. We'll see if we'll demonstrate a couple different things for you today. Like I said, he can pick up stuff gently. He can also go through the top of a tortoise shell. I won't show that.
Right.
That wouldn't feel very nice.
What they eat is awesome. And it's kind of cool because they'll even eat venomous snakes with that beak too. They'll come across the snake, they pick it up, or I drop food, then they pick it up and then he'll shake it around and slurp it back like spaghetti. It's horrifyingly disgusting. But also super cool. And he has nice sturdy legs, which is unique for a bird. But the coolest thing is, here he is at top speed. Sebastian the ground hornbill. That's cool.
Yeah, ground hornbills are a lot of fun. But let's move to the nighttime realm. So question for all of you. Do you want to meet an owl?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So you might have seen an owl out here earlier, but we're going to be flying an owl this time, okay? So get your cameras out. Get them ready, because you're going to get some pretty incredible... That's not going to go so well.
They're chickens. They're not friends with owls. Okay, you take care of the owl. I'll walk the ladies home, and then we'll leave the predator-prey thing to Nat Geo.
Sounds good.
Cool, I'll be right back.
Okay, good. Well, let's meet an owl. The chickens will be fine with Adam. We're going to meet this guy right behind.
Whoa.
Yeah, I probably should mention to you folks, that's the part of the show in 3D. You know what? It's actually really cool. If you take your camera, you aim it in his direction, you see he flies about eye level. So when you start flying through the entire theater, you'll get some incredible footage of him as he flies. But listen closely, because when he flies, you probably won't hear a thing. We'll see if he'll demonstrate that for us today. All right, JJ, figuring out where you want to go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, pretty incredible adaptation. So what they do is they sit there right where he's at right now, in a tree, waiting until an animal gets closer. Then when that animal gets right below him, that's when they use that silent flight to swoop down out of the tree. And the animal that's below him never even knew an owl was up there. So it's a wonderful adaptation that really helps these birds thrive out there in the wild. And you can see he blends in so well, playing that game of hide and seek, I should say. And of course, they have those big, beautiful eyes too, so they can see all types of stuff out there. What are we looking at? Oh, some people have on mouse ears. That's a bold choice for a bird show. I'm just kidding, you guys are great. JJ, you did a great job out here today, buddy, but we do have some more of your friends to meet, and I hate to break it to you, but you make some of them a little nervous. See you later. JJ, our great horned owl.
Okay, chickens are safe.
That is great to hear.
All right.
All right.
I missed the whole owl.
Technically just the tail end. Thanks.
Who are you thanking?
I don't know.
You did tell them all the cool things about JJ, right? Like all the cool facts?
Yeah, but I didn't tell him my favorite fact. So listen to this. You didn't hear anything else I said. An owl that size could eat over 1,000 mice in a single year. How cool is that?
Well, it's great actually because we got a huge rat problem for a while before the owls.
You guys heard about that, huh? Okay, yeah, so it was really bad, but the owls came in and the rats went away.
Yeah, but for a while it was really bad, but don't worry about it because the rat problem's behind us now. Think they get it?
I think they got, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one pity clap. Okay, but they were around for a while because they're pretty smart.
They are.
And our next bird is pretty smart, but can we do that training session?
Oh yeah, we were planning on that, right?
Yeah, okay.
Let's do it.
Do you guys mind if we do a training session? I like your will, I'll take that as an okay. So I'll set it up, you talk about it.
Okay, cool. It's Texas, right?
Truly.
Oh, Truly, even better. Okay, so Truly is an African pied crow, and Truly's about 8 months old, so she's relatively new to seeing experiences like this, so you guys are helping by being out here in the theater. Now, she does this fun thing with this mask here. You see, she flies out, and she picks it up like that, and what do you do with it? You steal it.
It's not just that, though. It's more than that. It's okay, cool. So here we go. I got some trees. What is that? Can I have that? Can I have that, please? It's a stick!
Congratulations. I don't know why, but why not?
I guess he's a golden retriever. Okay, here we go. You want some of these treats, and then the way home's through the window, and we'll practice later. How about that, Scotty?
Yeah, that sounds great. Hey, this is a unique idea. You've also been working with Dixon, the guy that recycled, right? You're doing some different stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on some stuff backstage.
Do you want to maybe bring him out here and see if he'll fly out and do some stuff?
Great. Okay, do you guys want to see a raven? Because here it is, backstage was listening. Okay, this is Luca.
Yeah.
So maybe we can talk about training some more.
Okay, yeah. So basically, Adam's giving those treats. We talked about that a little bit, but the treats let them know. Whatever you did when you got a treat, whatever behavior, do it again, and you're gonna get another treat. So that's what helps that behavior to learn. Now, be over there with Adam. You just gave him a treat for a time, my shoe.
Yes.
Why?
Because it was awesome.
Okay, the thing is, they pick up on stuff really quickly, so if you give a treat for anything, even something as simple as untying a shoe, they're probably going to try it again.
Shoes untied.
Weird. You good?
This is what I've been practicing.
Oh, this is what you've been. This is probably the best of behaviors to teach for a bird like this, right? Because
I can see how it would be annoying.
Stay away from my shoes. I'm not going to do this again. I'm fine. We're done. It's fine. That's the microphone.
Your mic? No. Really? Like just turn it off?
No cord. That's gone.
This is great.
It's something.
Check it out. He brought the mask back. Can I have that, please?
It's going great.
It's going really well. Scott, what do you think? Maybe bring that over here. Do you know any limericks?
Yeah, but they can't hear.
Oh yeah, true. Good point. They can't hear. Okay, what do you think? I got some treats. No, you gotta get the mask. Can I have that? Yeah, there you go. You get it. Bring it over here. Golden Retriever style. Here we go. You can get it. Pick that up. Carry it over here. Something is inherently scary about my arms, apparently. Okay, we see if you'll go back through the window. What do you think? Okay, go get that. And then he steals it. Okay, well, we'll keep practicing that one. We're gonna practice it right now. The timing's a little bit of an issue, but that's okay. That's fine. What do you think?
In the meantime, I can try to.
Wait, I think we have a backup mic, right, Scotty?
We have a backup, right?
Okay.
I'm going the backup.
No, I'll go get it, and then somebody will bring it out here, and then. Hi. Okay. Do you guys like magic? Yeah. Okay, cool. Me too. So that's good. Do you want to meet a parrot? Yeah, much better idea. Let me see if we can get a parrot out here. Give me 1 second. Guys, hey, can somebody help me? Hey, Megan, would you maybe be able to bring out like Keto or Groucho or Molly and Gabby or something? Groucho would be awesome. Okay, you are the best. In just a second, one of the trainers from backstage is going to bring out this parrot that it's amazing. Have you heard of parrots that can talk? Cool, that's an ability called mimicry, where animals can copy sounds they hear in their environment. And it's really cool because parrots out in the wild, they live in a social group. They copy the sounds the other parrots make and they learn their own language. It's amazing. Because we as humans, we do the same thing. We copy the sounds other humans make, we learn what those words mean, and then we learn our own language. So this is Groucho, one of the best mimickers I've ever met. And this is Megan. You're a lifesaver. Okay, let me make sure this microphone's on. And then Groucho, would you maybe give everyone out here like a great big hello? Hello! Pretty cool, right? Okay, so Groucho is what's called a yellow-named Amazon parrot. And a guy like him, they're normally found in the forest of Central America, but he's grown up around people his entire life, and he's learned some pretty cool stuff. Would you maybe show off just a little bit? Go ahead. Excellent job, buddy! Pretty cool, right? And one of the neatest things about that is that he doesn't just know that one song. He knows 7 of them like that. So what do you think? You guys want one more? Okay. Yeah. You see, he grew up in a home, though, so he's learned a lot of this from other people where he's heard it before. And everyone's been really great, so would you maybe give them a kiss? Good stuff, right? Okay. You can pick any of your other 6 songs, whatever you want to sing for our friends out here. You say that. Vocal warm-ups, we love that. And that was Groucho! Thank you so much, Megan. That was like a huge help. And you know, parents like Groucho, they seem like a ton of fun whenever they're singing, but that's like a huge anomaly, right, Megan? Most parents never learn how to talk. He's probably one of the best talking parents on the planet. Hey, now I don't want anybody here to be like, guys, we gotta go to the pet store right after this and get a parrot, because that's awesome. They are not easy pets. Like, they can be some of the most challenging pets you could ever have in your home. And
the backup works.
Scott's back!
Hey guys! Truly's gone.
Yes, that is an advancement. This happened.
You were talking about parrots?
Yes, they're not very good pets. Like I was just telling them, they can be very challenging because they get bites, right?
Yeah, and they scream loud, and they live a long time too,
Yes.
right?
Yes, a parrot the size of Groucho could live to be like 50 or even up to 60 years old.
Yeah, it's a lifetime commitment.
Scotty,
What?
what are we doing?
What are we doing? A bird show. And we went out of order, but we made a new order back there. So, do you guys want to meet one of the biggest birds we have here at the stage? Yeah, let's show them Ozzy.
Okay, Ozzy, this is great. Okay, Ozzy is an Andean condor. Check this out. This guy right here is amazing. They're found in South America, where they nest in cliff sides. They're a huge part of the culture. But this guy right here, he has an enormous wingspan. It makes him one of the largest members of the vulture family.
Yeah, and vultures are pretty cool because of what they like to eat. So what is on the menu for vultures? Shout it out. Yeah, dead stuff. It's called carrion, exactly. So what happens is condors like Ozzy are going to come along and they're going to clean up that mess. And in turn, that's going to stop the spread of disease. So in a way, they're kind of like nature's recyclers, right?
Yeah, we do kind of call them that. They are kind of like nature's recyclers. And if we all did a little bit more recycling in our own way, not like, eating dead stuff, the earth would be a much cleaner place. But my favorite thing about this handsome gentleman is how he jumps into the ferns ever so gracefully. No, it's how he runs on the ground. Check this out. It's super cute. Let me run always open handsome. Ozzy, the Andean condor.